Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the best 500k MT squad builder. This is, in my opinion, the best team that you can build with 500,000 MT in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM. A squad that I really believe can compete with God squads and can be one of the best. Honestly, is kind of almost, I would say, a God squad. Like, it's a really, really good team. You got some top level cards, some of the best cards in the game on this squad. So before we hop into it, if you haven't, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 2,500 subscriber mark on the channel. And yeah, without further ado, let's hop right into it and just get right after it with the point guard position. At the starting point guard, I don't think this is going to come to a surprise of any of y'all who have watched my channel over the last couple of weeks, and that would be Fred VanVleet. I think this Fred VanVleet is just absolutely incredible. I love the fact that he's a great 300, has an awesome release, and plays defense at a really high level. Only 6'1" with a 6'2" wingspan, which is not huge at all, but he does have 4 out of 5 hot shots from outside that three-point line, an 83 shot 3, 88 speed, and excel with an 88 speed with the ball. Not going to be dunking the ball, but an 85 perimeter, 85 lateral quickness, and an 85 steal as well. Comes with a lot of good defensive badges, like your silver clamp, silver interceptor, silver ankle braces. They can all be upgraded. You could add intimidator on him. He already has gold pick dodger and pickpocket, as well as hustler. Comes with gold bullet passer, dimer, stop and go, unpluckable. Can get bailout, downhill, glue hands, handles for days, quick chain, quick first step, ankle breaker. All these badges can be upgraded to make him even better as well. Comes with catch and shoot, green machine, hot zone hunter, and mismatch expert on gold as well. Silver deadeye, silver sniper, both again can be upgraded. Can add blinders to him, can add chef to him, can add limitless spot up, lucky number 7. He can get all the important badges. He's not going to be dunking the ball, obviously, but he does have a Hall of Fame giant slayer, which does help him in terms of his ability to finish the rim, as well as a slithery finisher, teardropper, things like that. Jump shot is super nice. It's Giannis's base with a good upper. I don't really know what this upper is exactly, but it's definitely a solid upper. Easy to green. He's got the Damian Lillard the Pro 3 behind the back is what it is. Size up is good. He's got quick dribble style, which is one of the better dribble styles to dribble effectively. His between the legs is solid. Really, really good all-around card. I really like this Fred VanVleet card. He is my starting point guard on my God squad right now. I think he is that good. And he comes in about 22,000 MT, which is just incredible value for one of the best point guards in my team right now. At the backup point guard position, I'm going with Stephon Marbury. I think I might be developing the hiccups or something. I hope not. But Marbury is a, Marbury is a 6 foot, I believe, 3 point guard. Yes, 6'3" with a 6'4" wingspan. This is the guy I call budget Derrick Rose for a couple of reasons. One, he has the exact same release as Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose release on normal, which is it's on normal, but it's really, really fast. Like, it's so easy to quick, so easy to time, especially on next gen. On current gen, it's just crazy fast. Almost hard to green on the current gen because of how fast it is. But he doesn't have any hot shots from outside the 3-point line. That being said, at 6'3" with a 91 speed, 91 excel, 91 speed with ball, he is super, super athletic, and dunks the ball at a really high level as well. He has silver posterizer, silver limitless takeoff, Hall of Fame fearless finisher, gold acrobat, giant touch, giant slayer, slithery finisher, an 80 driving dunk, so he dunks the ball at a high level. 79 shot 3 is more than enough to be able to green consistently, especially with a good release. And defensively, he's not great, but he's not bad either. And you can add clamps, not interceptor. He already has interceptor on silver. You can add clamps. You could add ankle braces, ball stripper, upgrade his dimer, upgrade his glue hands, his hyperdrive, things like that. You can add quick chain to him. He becomes a really, really good card. Already a good shooter. Not going to be shooting from extreme range, but cards can already shoot from a couple steps behind the line without any really shooting badges this year. So he has the range to shoot the ball at a high level as well. So this guy is the guy that I consider budget Derrick Rose. I think he does basically everything that Derrick Rose does. He also dribbles very similarly to Derrick Rose. He has this Stephon Marbury size up, which I don't know if it's what size up it is specifically, but whatever size up he has makes him, like, he just bursts out of it so quickly. It's such a nice size up and makes him so easy to dribble and attack the rim with. And he also shoots the ball at a high level, like I've been saying. So really, really high quality card. Again, comes in at about 21,000 MT, and this point guard duo can really compete with any point guard duo in the game for a total of literally 43,000 MT. At the starting shooting guard position, I'm going with Jason Richardson. Jason Richardson is another guy who I've talked about a decent amount on this channel. Really high on this card. I think he is a super, super good option at the shooting guard position. For one, he's 6'6" and with 6'11" wingspan, who's got really nice size for the shooting guard position at this point in the game. 4 out of 5 hot shots from outside the 3-point line, 1 Hall of Fame badge, which is limitless takeoff, and a 95 driving dunk. So he's an elite slasher. Hall of Fame posterizer as well as fearless finisher, fast twitch, lob city finisher, things like that. 84 shot 3, 84 speed, excel with an 80 speed with ball, 80 perimeter, 79 lateral quickness, 79 steal, so he's a decent defender. He's got the athleticism, he's got the shooting, and he's an elite slasher. Shoots the ball at a high level as well. You can add limitless spot up, lucky number 7, sniper, badges like that if you want to add those to him. Playmaking wise, does not come with quick first step, but again, he can get it. It's probably the only badge that I would recommend adding to this card in terms of the playmaking. I probably wouldn't waste his badge slots on other badges like Ankle Breaker, Dimer, or Handles for Days, even though he can get those badges. And then defensively, he can get most of the defensive badges that you want to add to him as well. Like he can get Clamps, which just makes him a much better defensive card. And at 6'6", he's a very solid defender already in terms of his size. And statistically, not bad on the defensive end either. One of the best slashing cards in the game, shoots the ball at a high level. Super nice release as well, and he can play defense and get the badges to make himself a better playmaker and a better defender. So I just think this card is a super, super good option. I wish his dribble style was better. That's really one of the only things that I don't like about this card is the fact that he's got this power dribble style. He doesn't burst out of it very effectively. I much prefer cards with quicker shifty just because, or like specific ones like Allen Iverson or Kyrie Irving. They have much better dribble styles. They can burst out of their dribble moves a lot easier, which is something that I like about those cards. But this Jason Richardson card is still a really good option. Comes in at about 28,000 MT, and he is a top shooting guard in my team right now. At the backup shooting guard position, I'm going with Cliff Hagan. This could also be switched for a guy like Julius Erving, who's a little bit more expensive, but I personally like going Cliff Hagan because Cliff Hagan is 6'4" with 6'5" wingspan, so he doesn't have great size. 2 hotspots for outside the 3, but he has a ton of badges. 26 silver badges, 12 bronze badges. He's got a little bit of finishing ability. Does not come with posterizer, but he does have a 70 driving dunk, so he can dunk the ball a little bit. Shooting wise, he's solid silver catch and shoot chef, corner special, screen machine, difficult shots, like bronze lucky number 7. Playmaking wise, he's got bronze quick for step and unpluckable. You can add bullet passer to him. He comes with silver glue hand, silver bailout, silver stop and go, bronze clamps, bronze pogo stick, bronze intimidator, silver pick dodge, silver ball stripper, hustler, tireless defender. Really good all around card. His jump shot is super nice. It's the same jump shot as a guy like Gus Gerard. If you have used either of those two cards, you know how good their jumper is. 85 shot 3, a little bit of dunking ability. Not a great athlete. 78 speed, 78 acceleration with a 70 speed with ball, so he's not going to be much of a creator, but he will catch and shoot at a high level. Defensively, he's a really solid defender. 86 perimeter, 86 lateral, and 83 steal. He's a very, very good defensive card, and I just think a very well-rounded card who comes in at about 10,000 MT, so he gives you phenomenal value for a team like this as well. At the starting small forward position, I'm going with Amethyst Kawhi Leonard, who's the guy that I actually started at my small forward position on my God Squad. Really, really good card. This Kawhi is absolutely phenomenal. 87 offense, 94 defense, 6'7" with 7'3" wingspan. Hotspots from 3 out of 5 spots behind the 3-point line. Comes with 1 Hall of Fame badge, which is off-ball pest, but also comes with gold clamps, gold interceptor, intimidator, pick dodger, pickpocket, silver hustler and menace, silver bronze chase down, bronze post lockdown. He can get rim protector as well if you wanted to add it to him. He can get quick first step. He's got 83 speed and excel with a 79 speed with ball, which is not bad at all at the small forward position. Gold space creator, gold stop and go. Gold bailout, or I'm sorry, silver bailout, silver glue hand, silver bullet passer. He can get that quick first step like I was saying earlier. Badge wise, he comes with silver sniper, which can be upgraded. Can get mismatch expert as well, although I probably wouldn't recommend adding that to him. Has gold clutch shooter, difficult shots, hot zone hunter, rhythm shooter, silver catch and shoot. Does not get green machine or deadeye, but his release is so good. Trust me, he doesn't need it. He's catch and shoot, absolute greens every time. Ray Allen base with the 102 upper. It's the same jump shot that Kawhi had last year, and it is one of the best jump shots in the game. Bronze posterizer as well. Silver fast twitch, fearless finisher. You can add limitless takeoff, mouse in the house, lob city finisher, things like that to him if you wanted to make him better on the interior and as a slasher. And then he has 91 perimeter, 90 lateral quickness. One of, if not the best on-ball defenders in the game right now. It's between him and ML Carr. But this Kawhi card is absolutely phenomenal. Amazing jump shot. He can create a little bit, and he is a unbelievable defensive card. Every year Kawhi is an elite defender, and this year is absolutely no different. This guy is one of the best small forwards in the game right now. Comes in at about 53,000 MT, but he is totally worth picking up for that price for a squad like this. At the backup small forward position, you have a guy in Gerald Wallace who's kind of Kawhi Jr. Gerald Wallace is a solid card. He's not great, but he is definitely a very good option. 6'7" with 6'10" wingspan, 93 defense, 84 offense. No hotspots from outside the 3. Only a 74 shot 3, which is still greenable, but doesn't have any shooting badges, so he's not quite as good of a shooter as a guy like Kawhi, especially because his release isn't as good. It's the same jump shot as like Larry Keenan. Same base that Donovan Mitchell has had in the past. I'm not sure if Donovan Mitchell has it this year. He does. D-Book, Donovan Mitchell, they both have this base as well. Not a bad jump shot. Slasher dribble style, so he's not going to be creating for himself much, but jump shot is decent. 84 speed and excel with an 80 speed with ball is pretty good. Defensive stats are super solid as well. Silver clamp, silver interceptor, Hall of Fame awful pest, gold ankle braces, hustler, intimidator, pick dodger, pickpocket, pogo stick. He comes with a lot of badges. You can add playmaking badges to him as well if you want to add the quick first step, the handles for days, the downhill, things like that to him. Or he already has downhill on silver, but those are the only badges that you can really add to this card are his playmaking badges. But He's got decent athleticism. He can shoot a little bit. He's a good slasher in terms of a 90 driving dunk, and he's a good defender. A guy who gives you a lot of what Kawhi Leonard does, just not quite at the same level, but a guy who can still catch and shoot from the corner with success, be a great on-ball defender, and attack the rim and have some success in that area as well. Only comes in at 17,000 MT, which is a phenomenal MT value for a card like that. At the starting power forward position, I'm going with Blake Griffin, and I'm going with the Signature Series Blake Griffin, who is slightly more expensive, but is also a better card. The only difference between the Signature Series Blake Griffin and the regular Blake Griffin is that the Signature Series Blake Griffin has limitless takeoff in addition to posterizer as Hall of Fame badges, which is definitely a nice Hall of Fame badge. One of the most OP slashing badges in the game is that Hall of Fame limitless takeoff. 6'10" with a 6'11" wingspan, hot spots from one spot outside the three and most of the spots inside the 3-point line. 77 shot three with a great jump shot, easy enough to green, very, very nice and very, very knockdown, even though it's not the greatest shooting stats in the world. He's very, very knocked down. At this point in the game, you don't need anything higher than a 70-75 three-pointer to green very consistently. 75 speed and excel is just solid. 64 speed with ball, 79 interior, 70 pass perception, 77 block, 50 lateral quickness. So athletically, he's not great. At the power forward position, he will struggle a little bit on the defensive end, but with the way the defensive AI is, he's not going to get blown by. Blow-bys don't exist in this game. He also has a 99 standing dunk, 98 driving dunk, exceptional size at the power forward position. He can be effective in the post, and he's really strong with a 94 strength, solid rebounder as well. Defensively, he's solid. You can give him Interceptor and Intimidator to make him better. Boost up these bronze badges. Boost up these bronze badges as well, like quick first step, bullet passer, ankle breaker downhill. Can give him catch and shoot to make that higher as well, make it even easier to green with the card. And as a slasher, he is phenomenal. He is a huge size mismatch on the offensive end as a power forward, and is not going to be the liability defensively that you would think he would be with the stats that he has. In previous years, he would have been, but this year he's not a defensive liability despite the fact that the stats aren't great. So at the power forward position, I highly recommend this Blake Griffin card. The signature one comes in at about 25,000 MT. At the backup power forward position, I have Darius Miles. Darius Miles is another guy who I've talked about a decent amount on this channel. Very good value card. Can really kind of do it all at a solid level. He's got something like an 85 speed, 85 excel, 77 speed ball, 85 driving dunk, 85 shot three, and solid defensive stats as well. He's got some shooting badges that you like. It's like Silver Blinders, Green Machine, Hots on Hunter, can get Chef, can get Limitless Spot Up, things like that if you want Sniper, if you want to add those to him. Comes with Gold Catch and Shoot Corner Specialist, Gold Posterizer, Gold Fearless Finisher, and Lob City Finisher, Silver Limitless Takeoff, can get Clamps. He comes with Pogo Stick, Hustler, Interceptor, Tireless Defender, Chase Down Ours, Off Ball Pass. Can get Quick First Step. Like if you add Quick First Step to this card, Clamps to this card, Sniper to this card, those three badges, I mean, this card is going to be sitting pretty, knocking down shots for you, playing defense, and even having the ability to play make a little bit and attack the rim. Jump shot is super nice as well. Brook Lopez base with 36 upper. It reminds me a ton of Sean Bradley's release last year. If y'all used that Galaxy Opal Sean Bradley card, this release is very, very similar to that. It's easy to green, it's quick, and it's knocked down. So really good card. Again, is this Darius Miles card. Very good value at that backup power forward position. Comes in at about 15,000 MT. And if y'all have noticed at this point in the video, we've only had one card over 50,000 MT, and the whole valuation of this team is around 500,000 MT, right? The reason that is because of the starting center position. And this is a card who I think is truly good enough that despite his very large price point, I think he is worth fitting in this squad. And that would be Dikembe Mutombo. I think Dikembe Mutombo gives you a certain element at the center position that no other center does in terms of his ability to stretch the floor and play defense on the interior. He's 7'2" with a 7'6" wingspan, so he's got phenomenal size. 3 out of 5 hot shots from outside the 3-point line. 4 Hall of Fame badges, which are all shooting badges: catch and shoot, corner specialist, set shooter, and volume shooter. Bronze sniper, which can be upgraded. Green Machine, Hots on Hunter. He can get Chef, which I probably wouldn't recommend adding him to him, but he can get blinders. He can get limitless spot up. He can get Deadeye. He can get Interceptor. He already comes with Bronze Clamps, which can be upgraded. He already has Intimidator, Rim Protector, Post Lockdown, Rebound Chaser, Defensive Leader, Brick Wall, Chase Down Artist, Box, Bronze Glue Hands, which can be upgraded. He can get Bullet Passer, which is a really nice badge for a big man on the offensive boards. 85 driving dunk. 83 shot three. Not a great athlete, but not incredibly slow at the center position. 92 strength, 91 interior, 94 block, 90 rebounding. Great card. This is, in my opinion, the best center in the game right now. I think it's a debate between him and Wilt, but he gives you the ability to shoot the ball that Wilt doesn't have. Set shot 17, release 59 upper. It's not great, but I do not struggle to green his release, is what I will say. It's slow, it's kind of baited, but it is very greenable. If you leave him wide open, he's going to be knocked down, and that ability to knock down the three-point shot, as well as play solid defense, be a great interior defender, and interior offensive player, have phenomenal size, all that. He's 250,000 MT, which is half of the budget for this squad, but I truly believe he is worth sliding in at the starting center position in this squad. And then at the backup center position, we have Karl-Anthony Towns, who I think is another guy who is not a surprise that I'm plugging him in. This Karl-Anthony Towns has 2 Hall of Fame badges. He's 6'11", I believe, with a 7'3" wingspan, so he's got solid size. 2 Hall of Fame badges are Dream Shake and Drop Stepper, which are nice interior badges. 3 out of 5 hotspots from outside the 3. Knockdown shooter, solid athleticism with 73 speed, 73 acceleration, at 66 speed with ball, which is really good for a center. Also comes with a 75 driving dunk and a 90 standing dunk, which is solid. Defensive stats are pretty awful, but I don't think it matters that much. He's got 87 strength, decent rebounding stats, and he's going to get bitched a little bit on the inside. Pardon my language. He will at times struggle a little bit on the interior. But that being said, he's going to shoot the ball at a high level. He can stretch the floor. He's a solid interior player as well in the post. He's going to be super solid. Playmaking wise, he's better than most centers. And on the defensive end, if you upgrade his rebound chaser, if you give him post lockdown and rim protector, interceptor, things like that, you can make him a better interior defender as well. Those badges are nice, and he's not going to struggle on the perimeter because he actually has decent 61 line quickness, is really good for a center. At 6'11", he's got the size to keep up as well. With the way the defensive AI is not going to struggle that much on the perimeter. In the interior, he will get drop step a decent amount, but if you give him those badges and make him a better option, he is going to be able to compete on the defensive end and be a phenomenal offensive card. So for 17,000 MT, which is how much Karl-Anthony Towns is going for right now, he is a great value. So that is going to do it for this video. This squad comes in at about 458,000 MT on Xbox this morning when I looked it up. So that gives you a little bit of flexibility as well with 40,000 MT to upgrade badges on these cards. And obviously there are a lot of free cards as well that you can plug into these teams. Guys like Diamond Kyrie Irving, and with a Serge Ibaka, Paint Diamond, Mitch Richmond and Dale Ellis, Gus Gerard, Draymond Green, ML Carr, Louis Dampier, etc., etc., etc. There's so many free cards in the game right now that you can also use in the squad to upgrade your team and save MT on things like that as well. So I think this squad really is capable of competing with any squad in the game. 3 of the guys in the starting lineup, Fred VanVleet, Kawhi Leonard, and Dikembe Mutombo, are my starting players at that position on my God squad. Also, Jason Richardson is on my God squad as well, and every other card on this team is capable of competing at a very high level as well. So really, really good team put together here. I hope this video does help you out, and if it does, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.